Last piece, Dylan.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Whoa, no. This is our last piece.
We'll see about that.
Well, here we go again. We are cutting, dusting, and placing the last piece of our wall up in our van. We didn't have all the tools necessary last week to finish this, but I think we can officially say we have walls up in our van. We still have a lot of work that needs to get done, and the van is kind of a mess. But for this week's video, we will be installing our window trim. As usual, we don't really have a plan, and we don't know what we're doing exactly, but all we can do is just go with it.
Okay, this makes more sense. Okay. We're using 1/2-inch poplar. So we're gonna frame the edges and the top. I'm gonna leave the window seal for now because we want to do a pear. We want to do a live edge piece that's pear and have a natural wood finish there. We think that'd be really cool to have for a window seal. We may shoot a supporting member here for the frame, and the same with the top.
So we begin by measuring the left side and then the right side as well as the top. And now we need to cut our supporting pieces. So we're measuring twice and cutting once. We then begin to dry fit our pieces and make sure they fit correctly. So our top piece we actually had to cut twice because we already have a piece in the middle from when we put our walls up. And we're doing this because we need something to attach our window trim to. If we attached it to the side of our wall planks, it might not actually hold it that well. So this just gives us some extra stability. I don't know if you can see this on camera, but we have so many little tiny nail holes everywhere. Like,
It's because I nailed the shit out of it.
you did. Because we want to make sure when we're driving, it's not going to come off.
Yeah, we have really thin,
Framing pieces?
yeah, I forget what they're called.
Strapping?
Yeah, strapping pieces. We're really tight to the wall, so we wanted to make sure that, you know, also another thing is these 1/2-inch pieces flex a lot. We want to make sure everything, you know, comes together and all becomes one.
So now we begin measuring our window trim. And also dry fitting it, making sure it's going to fit. We just gotta figure out if we're gonna leave it or if we're gonna cut it. Should we reenact it?
Should we reenact it?
Okay. So we want to measure this trim piece out, right?
No.
Why not? Why not?
Because you want the, I forget the name of the piece. What's this called? The
Pear?
No,
Live edge?
no.
Windowsill?
Yes, I can't think of the word. We want the window seal to go around the frame.
Oh, so you make the frame go all the way down.
Yes.
That makes sense. Thank you. I'm an actress.
I can tell. Not a very good one though. And
Dude.
cut.
Right here?
Yes.
11 and 2/16.
Get up close and look.
Well, come on.
Get eye level. You get eye.
I am level. And more measuring.
It's gonna be kind of hard to tell though.
And more cutting. And this is kind of what our window trim will look like. But the corners are kind of ugly, so this is us talking about how we can hide our insulation because our window is curved, but our window trim is square. So we got to get creative and figure out how we're going to patch up those holes. What we have done is we made this, like, what would you call this, Dylan?
Corner piece.
So we made this corner piece to go right up in our corner. And
it covers the gap that the frame doesn't cover for the window frame for the window.
So we'll show you what that looks like when we're making another one.
Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe we'll see.
We'll see if it works. We'll see if it works. In the end, how it looks, we'll see.
Dylan loves to make sure he critiques himself before y'all critique him.
There we go. They can't get me if I get myself.
We didn't get this from anyone. Like, we totally just made this up.
Well, it's kind of a natural thought. You know, a lot of people do a complete template cutout, which is similar to what we're doing. We're just doing it the lazy way, which is just cutting the corners out.
Lazy or smarter? Think smarter, not harder. Is that it?
That's it? Looks good, huh? Perfect circle.
Jinx.
A pen, pencil.
Okay, so we have this thing built out. And now we just need to figure out where our corner edges are going. I'm just gonna mark where those go. And that way we can glue and nail it to the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Okay. Come back in again. So the corner pieces aren't glued in yet. They're just somehow levitating in there, I guess. So I'm just pencil marking where it needs to line up when we go to actually nail it into our frame. And then hope for the best.
Yep.
Okay, so we ate, we played volleyball, pretty productive. So now we're going to do our window trim thing. We already have all the pieces cut out for it. We just need to put it together with wood glue and our new nail gun, and then we're gonna paint afterwards. So we have these weird cuts. This is the bottom. This is the bottom. That's the top. And then when we put it in,
Hopefully it goes in.
and this was our third time test fitting it, and looks pretty good.
The whole van looks good. As
Yeah.
a whole, as a unit.
As a unit? Are we a unit?
No, we're not a unit. The van is a unit.
Rude. What I was gonna say is we're gonna play volleyball again. We're waiting for our window trim to dry.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably all we'll get done right now unless we come out later tonight and then
It's possible.
put the window up. We'll see you later tonight. Or maybe just when the window's
No,
in.
man, maybe you'll just be there.
We'll just be there.
Sometimes things in this van just happen without us doing
It
anything.
really does, and we apologize for that.
Oh, did you show them what we did with the pieces behind to reinforce the frame?
Yeah. Okay, we'll see you later. So I'm just sanding down our window trim that was sticking out a little bit. This took a long time because we don't really have the correct tools, but it worked. We are taking it back out to paint it one last time and put it back in with a little force, not too much.
Yep.
And now we just have to nail everything together. So we're nailing our window trim to those framing pieces we added in the beginning of the video. And it's working out pretty well. And we're done. Now we just need to add a trim around the window frame to hide the gaps. We also need to add a windowsill, but that'll come in a later video. And make sure you check out our Instagram so you don't miss out on any updates. A small little update that we did a few weeks ago. We framed out our window. Got a little loopy here.